trying to say. So what you want to do is have your hoop on the ground, okay? Doesn't matter, whatever foot you prefer. It goes in the center. And I'll turn to the side right now so you can see what I'm doing, okay? So you want to make sure one foot goes in the center of this hoop, okay? And as it's there, you'll want to also do this. Make sure your other foot picks up, it steps on the back of this hoop, rolls it back, okay? You step on it and you just kind of roll it back. Kind of catches your knee right here. As soon as it's right there, you can grab it with your hand if you like, and just kind of pop it up. You know, where you can, when you're stepping on it, you know, just kind of put your feet, kind of clasp it, okay? So you pop it up and you go like that. Here, you know, people will start to do some back turnings, or they can do a few different things, okay? Some will just take it up to the side, grab with their hand, and then straight push it up, and it's right there. Let's try, you know, turning with the hoop, okay? All right. It's always good to do some turns when you're dancing. All right. So you do some turns, you can switch it, you know, kind of do some turn. Switch it. When you're switching it, you switch on the back of your, kind of moving like that. Okay? Now let's try bringing the hoop around the body. Okay? Of course, you're making the change in the back of you. Come right here, grab it back there, bring it up. So you're just kind of bringing it around. Okay? So as you dance, you're dancing around. Hoops go around your body, kind of turn too. You turn the hoop right, go the other way. Okay? Other way. Alright, let's bring the hoop between the legs. And so when it comes under the leg, you need to switch behind the leg. And just kind of go like that. Like a figure 8, okay? Kind of lift your legs up a bit. This will give you that motion, okay? You do what you can at first. Go slow under the legs, and then slowly pick up your speed. You can go faster. As you get going, you'll be going so fast. Now put the figure 8 in the arm now, okay? So figure 8 it now, in the arm. Now, put the movement to the legs now, okay? So leg, leg, arm, figure 8, leg, figure 8, legs, arms. Okay? Okay, so let's put the hoop between the legs. Okay? Hoop between the legs. And when you do that, just remember, your feet will go in there. Okay? So this is where it's like. I'll turn to the side. You see a side motion. You're stepping in. But the hoop must always be in the center. And your legs are kind of like tangled in there. They're not tangled, they're knotted or crisscrossed. And that's to hold that hoop in place. Okay? So you just kind of walk with that hoop. But of course, you can walk backwards and that. But you'll get to a point where you're running. And some people will run really quick. And almost like, boom! We'll start out with the right leg, right arm, okay? This is important. Your hand up, not like this. Not on top like that, like this, okay? And under your kneecap, okay? Under the knee, on the bend, okay? So you're holding it just like this. So as you're holding it right there, the important part is this, lifting the leg up and bringing your chest down to your knee, okay? You put your head down, so this is what it looks like on the side, okay? Remember, hand right here. Oh, and this part, this hand coming back here. Let's go back to the hand perspective. The other hand, just like this, guys, the hands are gonna switch. So remember this hand switch motion, just like that, okay? So switching on the hands, okay? So you're like this, all right? So here we go. Lift the leg up, chest to meet the leg. Oops, use my down. Bring your head down, watch. Now, bring your hand down, slide it down, and it'll be right here. I'll come up and you can see the hand motion, okay? So See the switch? It rotates like this, comes down, and the hand just automatically, this other one, this becomes the other side, okay? Bend your head, so you're going like this, okay? Okay, of course, there's people that are gonna go really quick like that. And some people, when they do this real quickly, they get stuck. They kind of get stuck back here. The reason why they get stuck like that is because they didn't bring their knee up properly or their chest down to meet their knee. Now don't bring your face to your knee because hit your nose will hurt. That's not what we want you to do. Keep it in the legs, okay? So when the switch comes over, you're right here. Just pop up your knee. The switch is already done, okay? It'll look like, okay? There's some people that will do a turn. All right, you just did this move to the body. Okay? Now remember, make sure it goes past your buttocks down to the back of your knees. Then you bend your body. Okay? And then make sure your head goes to that hoop. You grab the hoop on the side and you come up. There you go. So squat, come down. Okay? So you may even want to stay squatted down when you're doing multiples of these. Bend your knees, put your head down, bring it over, and you got it. Okay? All right, next move is skip. Okay? You're gonna jump to that hoop and rope. You're actually gonna take this hoop and skip backwards. Okay? So when you're skipping backwards, just bring it down. Oops, see? Catch. Just bring it down, catch. Bring it down, skip. Bring it through your body, skip. Now another thing is, my body's curved. You probably want to have your body curved and formed. Okay? Another thing too is, you want to make sure you're holding this hoop, holding it in a steady position, where your forearms and your wrists are just moving, not your whole arm like this. Okay? So watch. You gotta be careful, make sure. Oh, there we go. This is important. Now, this is what it looks like, all right? When you're doing this one, okay? I'll show you how my hands go, up close. Once this like one over it, whether you want to go like this or whatever, okay? Top one this way, top one down. Thumb up, thumb so you're like this, okay? All right. But you're just going to bring this and whip it over your body. Stop. Bring it back over. Okay? Now we don't want to bring it way down low. We want to keep it up high. So once you get the feel of it, you'll go quicker. Some people are pretty smooth. You want to remember, kind of, it's swinging like this, the hoop, okay? Swing it back and forth. Now, it's important. Catch it on the forearm. I'll bring it closer, you're seeing it, okay? And it brings up right here. It catches on the forearm. Now, don't hold it tight. Of course, you need to hold it relaxed too, but not tight so you can't, so it's like restricting, it's like gripping. No, kind of hold it and just let it flip around, catch on the forearms, let the forearm bounce it back, forth. Then of course, when you get going quicker, you can go faster. Now, you want to bring it over to the other arm. Now, there's a trick here. This is not, okay, watch this. You come on the inside, it's locked there. Now, you're not going to come back here and go like that, okay? You're going to flip it from the inside, going to the outside. It's going to come up, put it right on your shoulders, okay? And you're going to bring your hand in as you come to the shoulder part. Put your hand in just like that one. You're going to grab it off. Start the same thing. So let's do the transition again. Now let's come up here, okay? Transition is from here. It swoops down into the back, show you. Comes right on the shoulders. On, you can go back, Watch this. Back to shoulders. There. See? Now you go quicker. It looks smooth transition phase. Now, we come to some spinning. Okay? Now this is the important part about spinning. It's going to spin on your hand, not your wrist. Okay? So the way it looks is it's like this. Okay? Okay, if it was on my wrist, it would be like that. Okay? But I don't want it to be on your wrist. I want it to be on your hand. Look at the side view. Look how my thumb is right here, and my forefingers, they're wiggling there on the other side. On the other side of the hoop. So the hoop divides my hand up. Okay? This, it's not on the wrist, because then you see the fingers and the thumb are all together. This hoop splits up the hand. The thumb in the back part, and the fingers in the front. Okay? Now, most people, hoop dancers, will spin the hoop to the outside, okay? So how we'll do this is kind of demonstrating. I'm standing right here, okay? So you'll spin it to the outside of you, okay? Outside, your left hand is gonna spin the outside of you that way, okay? So just keep that in mind. And just letting you see the hand. So your right hand, your thumb is going to push that. You're going to bring it in, and then your thumb's going to push it. And so it's going to spin. All right? So your left hand, your thumb's going to push it, and it's going to spin to the outside. Okay? That's for you. The thumb is divided by the hoop and the fingers. See how the hoop is spinning on the hand, not the wrist. Okay? So here's some spins. Okay? Now, when you first start this out, even right now, I don't dance as much as I used to. So when I'm dancing, it gets a little sore back here. But when you first start, it's going to be really sore. So but eventually you'll get conditioned to it. So now I'm going to show you a few tricks when you're doing this spin. Okay? All right. You want to switch it over to the other hand. You want to do a switch to this hand, but it's still going to switch. You're not going to stop the spin. So you're going to come in. Let me bring my hands in closer so you can see this. Okay? You're going to bring your hands almost as if together inside. And you're going to pull your right hand out. Now, you didn't stop the spin and go like that. You're still going with the motion of the spin. Now you're going to bring it back. Bring your hands in there on your thumbs. Bring it out. Okay? So let me give you a side profile. Okay? So you just bring your hand in there, your left. Switch it, bring it out. Switch it, bring it out. On the front view, the left hand comes in and still taking the spin. Right hand, okay? And do the footwork, sidestep it, switch it back. Alright, now let's do the switch under the legs, okay? So left leg. Now if you're doing this, you start this out originally with your right arm and your right hand. You're going to do it with the same leg. You're not going to do the opposite legs. So you're going to lift that right leg up and you're going to just kind of do the switch underneath real quick. Just like that, okay? Alright. You see how cool that looks? That's your audience eyes. Now once again, there's a little trick here. Because now you're going to both legs, but for that to accomplish doing that, you need to jump, okay? So when you're jumping, you're going to jump up and bring your both legs up in the air and do the switch underneath them, okay? So here we go. It's not easy, because now you're doing the switch under both legs. Okay? 2-leg switch. Ready? Here you go. So you're just kind of dancing, you're spinning, putting the hoop behind the back, in the transition phase. Okay? The way this is going to happen, the way you're going to accomplish this one is the switch, the trick loop. Okay? So let's go through this slowly. Okay? So you got the spin going like this. You switch it to the left hand. Now, watch this. I turn my body, not my hand. I turn my body. So from right here, I'll show you the side. So the hoop's still spinning. I turn my body. Keep my hand there. Okay? And now here's the trick. Not so much of a trick once you see how it's done. Just kind of stop that, okay? Stop that and grab it. Now watch this. Bring it down and then kind of grab it. So you bring it up here and you grab it with your thumb, and from here you spin it, okay? Switch it to the left, turn your body backwards, stop the spin, literally stop it, bring it down here, transition, bring it up, and spin it. Now, when you're dancing, you're not going to stop the hoop, okay? But I'm just showing you how it kind of looks, okay? You just kind of let it smoothly go, okay? It takes practice, okay?
We will sell our bracelets by the roadside.
A little quicker.
And enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of
All
our
right.
tribe have